York. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Toddler E says, hit her mom once or twice, hit me once. You know, in a frustration, not really knowing how to handle it or communicate. But our response in our house is not to hit. Granddad was like, yo, she needs a spanking. He never even seen her have a tantrum before. This is the first time. Because she don't do it a lot.
Yeah.
Which is my reason for not responding physically. It's not like a reoccurring theme. We put you in that room by yourself for about 30 minutes. You won't even last 12. I count sometimes. I'm like, dang, she's still screaming 8. She's still screaming 10, 12. Oh, now you tired. Sometimes I scream down the hallway. You done yet? Dang, I'm done. All right, let's go.
But the thing is, she's physical. She's a physical. She likes to dance. She likes to move. So that's why she's hitting. That's just her way of expressing emotion.
Well, guess what?
But it's not right.
No, it's not right. You got to find something physical for her to do. My son is very physical. When he was 2, he was at himself, which was weird. I used to be like, let him
get mad and hit himself. She used to do that when she was like 1.
He used to be like, and his mom would freak out. He'd be slapping his forehead like when he was pissed off. And I'd be like, nah, let him do it. Let's see how long this is really going to happen. You don't got to stop that. It's going to stop on its own.
It's going to start to hurt.
Eventually he was like, okay, this is not.
But for right now with my daughter, I don't respond to her physical expressions being physical. Right now, it's timeouts and talking. She's 2.5. Mike in Mount Vernon.
Nah, seriously, all jokes aside, I'm going to wait till your daughter gets 3. I'm going to need you to just give her a little pow-pow, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Right now, let her get away with it. She's a little cute, terrible tools. Bro, you cannot let this joint happen. You understand what I'm saying? My wife knows she works for the city. You can spank your kids, but you can't, leave bruises or anything. It's not beating them. But you got to give them a little pow-pow, bro.
Well, no, I'm not really concerned. Like, my thing is, look, a child or any human at my age is not going to do anything to help me lose my composure and do physical damage, especially not my child. So I'm not concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is her ability to comprehend, right? While she is expressive and she does like to dance and she can communicate well, that doesn't mean she's handling her emotions well.
Right.
And so what I believe the exercise is to help her handle her emotions well by letting her know that mommy and daddy don't handle it like you're handling it, and we're going to talk you through it. Now, yes, if she turns 4, 5...
Oh, yeah.
She's still hitting? Because that's my question.
Well, now, the first step, I'm going to grab her by her ankles and hang her upside down and let her know that there's a greater power.
All right.
There is a higher power.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, how long? I'm not a parent, but I see that. And there's so many different angles on how to, like, discipline your children. But, like, if you're constantly talking your kids through it, right, and they keep doing it, and you don't see any difference, like, what's next?
Well, Rachel in New Jersey, you're a social worker. You say this behavior for my toddler is normal with her hitting and swatting and trying to get a reaction. And you say she learned it somewhere.
Good morning, yes. So when I say normal, I mean this is a normal behavior for a child of her age.
Right.
And she may have learned it in the playground. I don't know if she attends school. She might have seen it somewhere. And I'm not saying that she saw it at home. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is that she learned it. She's seen it somewhere. And it is normal, just like kids in daycare who bite. Where do they get that from? Because they can't express themselves. And I think you were right on the money talking about it's a behavioral expression, absolutely. And I think you're a wonderful parent in listening to how you are handling her. She's 2.5 and she's pretty smart. So I think, you have to just keep doing what you're doing in terms of timeout and that. I personally don't believe in hitting. The research shows that long-term it doesn't change behaviors. I know people come from schools of thought where that's just the way it is.
Right.
But research
But
shows
I don't believe that if someone is lashing out physically because they're frustrated, not defending themselves, from physical harm, that's one thing. But
Absolutely.
you're frustrated about something that you can't have, or you feel like someone is being mean to you and like taking a toy or not getting the book or you can't watch the movie that you want, or you can't go outside. And so your response to not getting your way is to hit. I don't believe I know I don't want my daughter to think that that's normal.
Of course.
Like, you don't get your way and now you want to hit people? What?
Absolutely, no, absolutely. When I say it's normal, I mean for her in terms of it's not unusual for
Right.
children
No, I
to
hear
do
you.
that.
I hear you. Now, I do want to go on record to say I'm glad I had a little girl first because it has taught me to be more communicative and a thinker.
Because
If I would have had a little boy
and he slapped
me,
the mother.
ooh, if he slapped my lady, yo, I'd have talked to him
That's
like
what I'm saying.
on the street.
Oh,
Like,
my
I'd have been like, yo,
God.
you touched my
No.
lady, fam? What's happening? Yaka!
Because you're a different story, but you hear that he slapped his mother.
Yeah! Yo, and then
believe
probably
you.
for a week, he would
slapped
be
your
in the
mom?
kitchen. I'd just be giving him rib shots.
I
Bang!
believe you.
So
Oh, you
can't give him
Make him
rib shots.
doodle on himself. Hit him with them kidneys, boy.
It's not
Doodle on
happening.
himself.
Chill.
Not
So I'm glad I had a
far.
little girl first. I'm
far.
glad I had a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Crystal from New Jersey.
Hey, how are you?
Your daughter hit you.
She did. Well, now she's 6.
Okay?
But around the same age, between 2 and 3, she did have that stage as well. And I'm on the same route as you. I never hit her. I did the whole timeout thing. I did the whole speaking to. And she turned out perfectly fine. She's very respectful.
See, and so far, thank you for that. So far, Issa's super respectful. Like, I mean, super, super, super respectful. Like, even when she comes up and does interviews.
I mean, yeah.
He's a nice man.
You see what I'm saying?
Indeed.
That's because she's never, I've never yelled at her. Like, she's never even been like real bark, like the real bark.
Because she would have definitely said that you're a mean man.
He's a nice man.
You feel me?
Facts.